India's Gen Z, mobile in hand, job in question. At 12 midnight, a boy is awake in his small room, lit by the glow of his phone. His family thinks he is watching reels, but his screen has a job portal open. He uploads one resume, fills out a second form, then resets a third password. Everywhere it says application submitted, but no reply comes from anywhere. The next morning, that same boy listens to his father over tea. "You use the phone so much, do some work as well." He says nothing, because the truth is that he is searching for a job on that very phone. This is the biggest youth paradox of today's India. Out of every 100, almost 97 youth are using a mobile, but out of every 100, almost 10 youth are also unemployed. The question is not whether Gen Z is digital or not. The question is why, despite so much connectivity, opportunity is not reaching everyone's hands. India is among the youngest countries in the world. On every lane, college, coaching center and village platform sits a generation holding a smartphone in hand and the pressure of the future in mind. According to the government's Telecom Survey 2026, almost 97% of youth aged 15 to 29 years used a mobile phone in the last 3 months. This number does not just tell a story of technology. It tells that the mobile is no longer a luxury. It has become the common gate of identity, education, payment, entertainment and opportunity. A boy sitting in a village can learn tractor repair from YouTube. A girl in the city can do an online course from home. A small shopkeeper can accept payment through a QR code. However, this very phone also opens a reverse path. On one side are skill videos, on the other side is an endless scroll. On one side is a job alert, on the other side is the pressure of comparison. According to reports, around 94% of youth aged 15 to 29 years used the internet in the last 3 months. Meaning, India's youth, while sitting in the offline world, is connected to the online world. They are not limited just to their neighborhood. Now they can reach global ideas, courses, and markets. However, the internet is like a highway. To run on a highway, you need direction, you need fuel, and you need driving skills. Simply opening up the road does not guarantee reaching the destination. Right here, the story's second fear begins. The very screen that can make a career can also eat up attention. The very app that can provide income can also steal time. In the telecom survey, around 85% of youth aged 15 to 29 years reported executing ICT skills, such as attaching files with messages. This sounds like a small skill, but in the job market, this very small digital ability makes a difference in sending resumes, uploading documents, and completing online applications. Now look at the employment picture. According to the PLFS Annual Report 2026, the unemployment rate among youth aged 15 to 29 years was 10%. Meaning, the mobile is in hand, the internet is in hand, but a job is still not in every hand. This is the very gap where India's young energy gets stuck. Rural youth unemployment was 8.4% and urban youth unemployment was 13.6% in 2026. This contrast is interesting. Cities have more colleges, more internet, more companies, yet youth unemployment appears higher. Because in the city, the competition is also many times larger. When a graduate steps out with a degree, he feels the path will now open. But in the interview room, he finds out that the degree is an entry ticket, not the final selection. The employer asks, "Do you have experience?" And the youth thinks, "Only when I get the first job will experience be made." This very loop mentally exhausts lakhs of youth. In PLFS 2025, 25% of people aged 15 to 29 years were estimated in the not in employment, education or training category. This statistic does not just show unemployment. It shows that some youth are standing outside all three systems: jobs, education and training. Now think, on one side, the country is becoming digital. On the other side, there is a portion that, despite being connected, can get left out of the productive pipeline. This is the hidden truth. India's youth got devices, got data, got apps, but not everyone got the right mentorship and market-ready skills. A girl joins an online class, but there is only one phone in the house. Her brother also needs that same phone, her mother also has to make payments, and the network also keeps dropping repeatedly. A boy watches a coding video, but gets stuck in English. Then he searches for a Hindi tutorial, learns, but does not know how to build and show a project. Another youth earns money from a delivery job, takes a course at night and goes back to work in the morning. His hard work is real, but he does not have a guided path. This is the reason why skill schemes become important. GRT is a placement-linked skill development program for rural poor youth, with a focus on youth aged 15 to 35 years. Under the Skill India mission, PMKVY trained and certified over 1.64 crore candidates up to December 2025, and the apprenticeship ecosystem also expanded. However, there is a distance between a certificate and a career. Completing training is a good thing, but sticking in a job depends on skills, confidence, language, and workplace behavior. The government also launched the PM Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana, which has an outlay of 99,446 crore rupees and aims to incentivize 3.5 crore jobs over 2 years. A major focus of this scheme is on first-time workforce entrants, meaning an attempt is being made to support those youth who will enter the formal job system for the first time. Rozgar Melas are also part of this larger employment push. Official releases stated that around 12 lakh recruitment letters were issued through 18 Rozgar Melas up to May 2026. However, even here, the real question remains. Getting an appointment letter is a milestone, but building a long-term career is a different journey. The MSME sector is another big hope. Over 9 crore enterprises were reported registered on the Udyam ecosystem, connecting crores of people to employment. In India, not every youth will go to a corporate office. Many people will build a future in repair shops, food businesses, digital services, local manufacturing, transport, salons, dairy, retail, and small enterprises. This is India's employment reality. Here, jobs are not built only in glass offices of big cities, they are also built in village workshops and town shops. However, a registered enterprise does not always mean a stable income. In small business, there is risk, credit tension, competition, and also the uncertainty of customer demand. Now the story returns to the mobile. The same phone through which the youth takes payments also displays fraud links. The same phone gives job alerts and also sends fake recruiters. According to the telecom survey, among those capable of online banking transactions, 99% of people aged 15 to 29 years stated the ability to transact using UPI. This is digital power. But along with power comes risk too. One wrong OTP, one fake link, one fake job fee, and months of savings can disappear. Many youth today fall victim to job scams, in the mere hope that perhaps this opportunity might be real. Unemployment creates not just an income crisis, but vulnerability as well. When there is pressure at home, age is advancing, friends have started earning, then even a fake offer can seem genuine. This very fear is hidden behind the shine of digital India. So the real challenge is not using the phone too much. The real challenge is converting the phone into the right work, converting internet into skills, and converting skills into earnings. Now look at the story's third layer. Gen Z is often called lazy, distracted, or impatient. But is that the complete picture? In reality, this generation is entering an economy where the rules are changing rapidly. Old jobs are reducing, new jobs are forming, and the middle path is confusing. Parents say, take a government job. The market says, learn skills. Social media says, become a creator. The family says, settle down quickly. And the youth is left standing in the middle. This pressure is silent. From the outside, he appears sitting with headphones on. Inside, career, comparison, and confusion are running simultaneously. In rural areas, 93% of youth aged 15 to 29 years use the internet. In urban areas, this figure was 96%. The gap looks small, but in ground reality, the difference in device quality, privacy, language, speed, and guidance can be very large. A village girl can use the internet, but does she have her own phone? Can she study freely at night? Will the family send her for outside training? In telecom data, mobile ownership and usage are different things. Simply using it is easy. Having your own device and uninterrupted access can become a career advantage. The gender gap is also visible in this very place. When a device is shared, the opportunity gets shared too, and many times a girl's screen time gets cut first. PLFS 2025 shows that only 5% of youth aged 15 to 29 years had received or were receiving formal vocational or technical training. This is the big twist. Digital access grew very fast, but formal skill training is still limited. A phone is in everyone's hands, but employable skills are not in everyone's hands. Lakhs of graduates pass out in India, but companies repeatedly say that finding job-ready talent is difficult. The youth says there are no jobs, the employer says there are no skills. Neither side is completely wrong in their own place. Because the economy now needs problem solvers, not just degree holders. Today, even a small business wants a youth who can manage Excel, do WhatsApp marketing, talk to customers, track payments, and make basic designs. A factory needs an operator who understands machines. A hospital needs a trained technician. A logistics company needs a worker who understands routes and data. In the new economy, skills do not mean just coding. Sales, communication, repair, accounting, design, machine operation, healthcare support, logistics, and AI tools are all skills. However, in front of Gen Z lies another temptation, the creator economy. Everyone feels that money can be made from a phone, and this is true too. But the real truth is that content creation also follows the same rule as business. Without skills, consistency, audience understanding, and patience, the viral dream breaks quickly. Watching a viral reel makes success look easy. But behind it lie scripts, editing, packaging, analytics, and many failed attempts hidden away. Now AI has accelerated the story even further. Basic typing, simple design, and routine research that were jobs yesterday are getting fast-tracked today with tools. This means both a threat and an opportunity for the youth. The one who sits back afraid of AI will be left behind. The one who adds AI to their skills can move ahead. Gen Z now does not just have to search for a job, they also have to upgrade themselves. One skill is not enough, a skill stack is needed. One domain skill, one digital skill, and one communication skill. This combination can take even a small town youth to a large market. However, dumping all the responsibility onto the youth alone is also an easy shortcut. The education system, training centers, employers, and policymakers must also build a bridge. Training will be meaningful only when it is linked to local jobs and industry demand. Simply distributing certificates does not build confidence. The role of parents will also have to change. Considering all phone use a waste is wrong, but considering all screen time productive is also dangerous. The right question should be what is happening on the phone. Are skills, study, earning and learning increasing, or just comparison and distraction? This is the very point where the entire story opens up. India's youth is connected, but converting connectivity into capability is currently the largest national task. The statistic of 97 mobile users and 10 unemployed youth is not a contradiction. It is a warning that there is a long road between access and outcome. In the coming years, two types of young India will be visible. One that will watch the world on a screen, and another that will create their work, skills, and income from that very screen. The difference will not be in the phone. The difference will be in discipline, guidance, safety, and market-ready skills. So the next time a young person is seen holding a phone, do not judge immediately. Maybe he is playing a game, maybe he is searching for his future. However, if that search does not get the right direction, even the world's most connected youth can remain confused. And if direction is found, this very Gen Z can become India's largest workforce, largest digital power, and largest economic story.
This video has taught you something new. Or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.